I mean, that the song, going back to that song, F the Police, it was cut from your 1988 Straight Outta Compton album. I heard you was banned from the release party or something like that.
It was our release party for the album, and it was in like a kind of bougie called Beverly, not really Beverly Hills, but somewhere near there. And
sure,
I remember us coming up because we all came together. We get up to the door because it's all glass, so you can see inside.
Mm-hmm.
Packed house, but we couldn't get in the house. It's just because of the way we dress. We're like, but this is our party. We can't get in our own building. It was like, wow. And we didn't get in either.
That's absolutely crazy. That is crazy that they actually, it didn't let you into your own release party. That's unbelievable. Again, with that song, it's such a huge record, F the Fleet. And you went on there, talk to me about the 1989 tour. Was it 40 nights and 40 shows?
40 shows. 40 shows. And the deal was, before we did the shows, in order to get the insurance and all that for the building, we had to sign a paper not to perform that song.
Oh, wow.
If we didn't perform that song in 39 cities, except Detroit. And that Detroit was kind of smacked in the middle of the tour, like show number 20 or 21 or something.
Uh-huh.
That's the only time we did the song, and we only got not even half a Cube's verse, and it was over. It was something like the movie. The movie over dramatized it. They ran us off the stage, but we just all ran back to the hotel, and then they caught us in the elevator, and then we ended up with a $150 ticket. So we didn't get arrested or nothing, but
sure,
that was the only time we played that song. We ever played that song, ever. We never played, the group never performed that song.
Wow. Crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I did see it in the movie, and when you started to perform it, you seen it in the movie. The crowd just went crazy. Was that what it was like? Was like, did you see the crowd's faces? What was the reaction of the crowd in Detroit?
What it was, I mean, when we started the song, because the thing was, only Cube and Dre knew they was going to do the song.
Really?
Ren didn't know, I didn't know, because when they played it, I heard and I turned around at Dre, I'm like, what are we doing? So I was like, okay. So the crowd, I'm telling you, the song barely got on, but then the police in the audience, they was undercovers in the audience throwing firecrackers and stuff.
Wow.
That's what made it look crazy. And then they came toward the stage.
Sure.
And that's when we just, all went different ways.
Of course. In the movie, it's shown with the stamping on CDs and
oh yeah, that was reality. I mean,
really, yeah.
Some group, I don't know who it was, they would buy a bunch of our CDs and stuff, and then get a steamroller and roll over it.
Oh, that's crazy.
I remember looking at that on the news, and I said, at least they bought it.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I mean, when the police stormed the stage and kind of shut down in Detroit, and you got and on top of that, you got the warning from the FBI, and did that just make NWA bigger in a way?
Well, the FBI happened before the tour, early after the album. And when MTV banned the video Straight Outta Compton,
right?
It went up from the MTV, and then the FBI went through the roof. That was it. We needed that. Thank you.
Wow. Well, watching it on the movie, it's like, it's actually happened. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, you was actually there, spitting the truth. You was putting the truth, what you guys seen, onto records, and I think that was, like I say, you pioneered this gangster rap.
Just like the colors you got on, black. That black, we didn't create the black look, but all the football teams and all the basketball, everybody got black uniform alternates or something. They ain't just the Raiders, just all the team. Just like, we didn't try to start it. We just that's what we wore.
Exactly.
And it just caught on, and still to this day, that's a look people still use, still wear.
Sure. Yeah, we've seen that in the movie. Was it Easy's idea to wear black and kind of the Raiders?
I don't think so. That was just for the movie.
I see.
But I used to always wear different from everybody. I used to wear the Dodgers.
Oh.
You know, I had, the Angel. I even the Straight Outta Compton album. I had an Angel jacket on, no, an Angel jersey, but with a Laker jacket.
Oh, wow.
So it wasn't really. You look at Straight Outta Compton cover. We don't all have black on.
Sure.
Everybody wearing different stuff. It just until later, then we started looking more uniform, looking like the black. But
sure,
that's just what he wore, and they just did that for the movie that that he started that. But that was the look though, right there.
For sure. Going back to that tour in '89, is there any other stories you could tell us about that tour?
I mean, that tour was like, even the people that was on it, Too Short, quite a few people that was on the tour, they say that is one of the best tours because there was no violence, which they thought it would be. Sure. Violence every night, and there was none. I mean, we did all arenas, not stadiums, but arenas, and it was just huge because we carried our own stage, and that was just like, wow, 40 shows, 40 nights, and it was fun, but mostly because me and Dre would take turns sound checking every show. He do it this day, I do it the next day. That's how we did. We sound checked the whole thing, the mics, check all the music,
Sure.
It was just like, once we was on the road, it was like a business.
Huh.
You travel all night, then you get up, sound check, then the show, then travel all night, so it was just back to back. It was like 4 shows, maybe 5 a week. So it was work, but it was fun. It was a great time.